Good morning.
Just breathing the day, yeah, making waves, kicking ass online, can't behave, laughing in the face of wannabe queens, living off memes and caffeine dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie Beauty, fat flights, but she shakes the beam. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie Beauty, fat flights, but she shakes the beam. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. Baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream. Tears down the walls with the wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle a flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. Baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exile. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw, leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. Baddest woman with the smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream.
Good morning from me and my mean smirk. Before we start, do I sound okay? Because I dropped my AirPod into my bowl of Fruit Loops with marshmallows. I legitimately did. And I was praying to the Lord above that I did not ruin them because I mean, I really enjoy these. So, and I kind of need them to stream. Hello, Be Kind. Hello, Joe. Hello, Sherry. Welcome. It's good to see you. Joe sounds good to me. Okay, well, it survived the bowl of almond milk and Fruit Loops. All right, so did I miss anybody? No, I'm so early, you guys. I don't think most of the world is up, so shout out to you if you're up with me. I've become like, I don't know, the polar opposite of who I used to be. Who I used to be would sleep a lot. Well, I guess it's not technically sleep if I was just passed out from being drunk all the time. But like now, I go to bed at a good time. I wake up bright and early, ready to start the day. Hey, Rosa, good morning. That is the worst. I mean, it survived. Hello, Granny's Den. Rainbow Road. You're still in bed, Ruby. So am I, to be honest. And I wanted to do this stream early in case we cuss out Foodie Beauty. Actually, I know we're gonna cuss out Foodie Beauty because my daughter's still asleep. She cannot hear me. Um, and you know what I mean? I don't want to wait till she's awake and then be like, "This effing bitch!" Like, I don't know. Well, my daughter is very aware I could be spicy sometimes. I still don't need her to hear this shit, right? Okay, Foodie Beauty is getting rid of Smokey. She's depressed, and she realized that she can't take care of him. So everything that we said, she was saying, listing as reasons why she could no longer care for this cat. But we were called haters. We were told to sit and spin. We were told she's getting it no matter what, and there's nothing we can do about it. I feel like I can even hear her saying it in my head. This cat is so fucking cute, you guys. I feel bad for him. I feel really, really bad for him. But like, He deserves better than Foodie, he does. So it's like one of those things, it's another fucked up situation where it's like, she got something she couldn't care for, and we're like, "Okay, well, I guess it's gonna be better off than if it was with her." I know the cat's spraying everywhere. She's already sexualized the cat, like, it's just time for him to go. It's but again, I feel bad for him because it can't feel good to constantly get rehomed, right? Like, my heart breaks for Smokey. We're gonna talk about all of it. I don't like to stay sad for very long, so I have some tweets mixed in to make us laugh. Like I retweeted Alabama chapstick clips. We're gonna look at Foodie Beauty's toe again. Yay. Oh, by the way, check out our new members emojis. I added some new ones. We have her toe. Stella made that one. Hey, Kez, afternoon. Oh, really? Well, good afternoon to you. She is depressed. I thought she won and has such a wonderful life, and we are all jealous. Yeah, I guess she changed her mind again because today she's depressed, or yesterday she was depressed. Hey, Heather, good to see you. All right, let's see. This is going to be one of those talking streams. So if my talking annoys you, I'm sorry in advance because I have a whole lot of talking to do. There are clips mixed in, but oh, do you guys like face to face? I feel like I can listen to Disconnected a million times and I will never get tired of that song. If you haven't heard that song, please search it and it will make your day so much better. It will. All right. I just yesterday, you guys, I just couldn't go live to cover this cat stuff. I just couldn't. This was me announcing to the world that I was calling in sick because I'm sick of foodie shit. I knew not to get attached to this cat. I knew it. I knew it. I'm glad I was smart yesterday and I stayed away from the foodie stuff. By the way, they think Smokey is Pete's mom's cat. Hold on. All right, I decided to check and make sure I was even sharing the screen right now. Look at the toe. I made a beezing one too. I think that's my new favorite. Stella's toe one that she made and the bee one. You can't really see it, but it's a bee that's beezing. He's high, smoking just a cigarette. We're just gonna say it's a cigarette. He's high off nicotine, okay? I wish there was a way I could make I don't know, I'll have to play around with it. I love you guys. Alright, so Lucky Lola said, "I'm pretty sure Smokey is Pete's mom cat. They look very similar to me. The same white under the chin, same color nose and eyes, even the dark stripe around the cat's right leg look the same. Am I crazy? Do we have any info to disprove that these are the same cat? Is this the same cat? Do you guys think it's the same cat? Ugh. Bad Seed said it looks like the same kitty. Lucky Lola said, right, I haven't paid too much attention to what the cat looks like until now. Yeah, I try not to look at him for very long, to be honest. Like, I try not to look at Smokey for very long. But Lola said, I haven't paid too much attention to what the cat looks like until now. So I need to try and find a good look at Smokey's tail. If the tip is black like the one in Pete's photo, I will be fully convinced it's the same cat. No, the coloring is different, Christy said. Gray tabby cats all look kind of alike, but there are differences. Smokey has darker fur and different face markings. Tess says, was Foodie actually deported or just rehomed? 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 They didn't do that in the B movie. No, they did not. They should have. I don't know if it's this. I don't know. I can't. I'll have to pay attention when we have clips of Smokey coming up. If it is Pete's mom's cat, how do all of these people, how are they such horrible animal owners? I've never seen so many people go through animals in my life. Like, I don't know about anybody else, but like our animals in our family live to like 12, 13, and then we even wait before we get a new one. It's just, there's no cycling animals. That poor cat. He looks miserable, by the way. I feel like you can tell a lot from an animal's eyes. How come all these animals around these people look like they have nothing left to them or nothing left to live for almost? That's sad. All right. Well, I hope I have something funny coming up because that was depressing. We have a recap from Pizza Shit, but I don't know if I want to read it because then what's the point of going through all the tweets? It's like I would just read the recap and then the live is over. So, I mean, if we feel like we miss anything, we can come back to the recap, but basically she's fucking high. She's high, she's depressed, yada, yada, yada. She's getting rid of Smokey, okay? Queen Jellybean said, watching Foodie Beauty at 41 years old, purpling through her tiny ass apartment, shuffling around her $8 worth of Dollar Tree home items while pretending she's not absolutely impoverished and miserable is entertaining, if I must say so myself. Yeah, you know what? It is entertaining. Is she on a twin bed, by the way? Have you guys paid attention to her bed? I don't how does she fit on it? Hey, R2D2, they should have. I'll say it again, I hope her CPAP stops working while she sleeps. I yeah, I get it, I get it. There was drama in Foodie Beauty's chat, you guys. Tracy needs help. So, let me see, I don't even know how to begin to explain this. Daryl said Tracy's gone rogue. This is her chat, and you gotta play by her rules. She said I was fucking insane. Somebody asked her why she blocked somebody, right? They're like, Tracy, why did you block so and so? She said I was fucking insane. Teardrop said, Tracy, no, she didn't. Teardrop said, read it again. This is so funny. She said I was fucking insane. I mean, I don't know you, but your eyes tell me you are. Oh my gosh. Oh, Teardrop asked, "Why did you time out Mary?" She said, "I'm fucking insane." Okay, her face is gonna keep me up tonight. I'm not even trying to be mean. She's staring like you try to look away and she's staring at you. Watch. It feels like she follows everything you do. Move your eyes around, move your head around. Her head belongs in the haunted mansion, you guys. It does. If you've ever been on that ride, you know what I'm talking about. You know when you walk past the photos or like the pictures on the wall, how they follow you, and it's so fucking creepy. She needs to be on that ride. The way she sits on the bed gives sold or fold out camping cot vibes. Yes. Hey, Marie Antoinette. My oldest animal is 52 years old. I've had it for 32 years. It's a sulfur crested cockatoo. My other parrots are 20 to 40 years old. That's awesome. Jump scare. Those eyes. Ruby said Tracy's face should be a member emoji. Yes. Oh my gosh. Aaron, can you do me the biggest favor and after this live, remind me, stay breezy before you do anything else? I don't know what I'm gonna Photoshop her onto, but it's gonna be a whole thing. Or maybe it'll just be this. I don't know. Anyways, she called you insane because you legitimately look insane. The heads of my enemies. Laura Bush said, oh my gosh, better be careful. Wow. She should be casted in the next season of American Horror Story. She should. Yo mama's gonna dedicate like the next 12 streams to me. Watch. You tell me she doesn't look insane, yo mama. You tell me she doesn't. By the way, Fruity made an Amazon wish list and then took it down. I don't know why. Other than if you clicked on her wish list, it tells you the city she was in. I don't know if she knew that, and I don't know if that's why she took it down. But she wants a TV, a tablet, $100 gift card, ultimate dining card. Oh my God, you're greedy. If you had just moved into a new place, and let's say your friends and family wanted to help you out with a few things, right? Because, you just got this new job and you got this new place, but you couldn't necessarily splurge on yourself. What would you say? Like, hey, I could really use this. So for me, it would be like a shower curtain. What else? Probably like storage bins, a trash can. a laundry basket, um, bedding for my daughter. Do you know what I mean? It would be like I wouldn't ask for an air fryer or the ultimate dining gift card. A tablet? What do you need a tablet for your new place for? Like, buy it yourself? An Amazon Fire TV 40-inch? That's so funny. Early birds, good morning. Hey, Bev. Opal said tea kettle, a spatula. There you go. Silverware, right? Maybe Tupperware too. Oh, things like that. I think we would think necessities. Like, I don't know. Who would ask for a fucking tablet? I might ask for like a plant. I don't know, to like liven the apartment up or something, you know? Not a $119 air fryer. I don't know. She just seems really fucking greedy and not realistic. Milker said my top faves from Foodie Beauty's Amazon wish list. I don't know what's more outrageous, a $200 TV or a $100 ultimate dining gift card. She's so ridiculous. Would you get her a $100 gift card? I feel like most people, when you get them gift cards, it's because, oh, well, how do I explain this? Like, let's say I get my daughter an Ulta gift card for her birthday, right? Or for Christmas. She's like all into Ulta now. I know she would get multiple things on this gift card. You know what I mean? I don't think she would buy like $100 of nail files or anything. Anyways, Foodie would eat $100 like on the first fucking meal. Or if you're getting a gift card, let's say for the family that's going through a hard time, you know, the coworker you work with, their family's struggling right now. Like you know they're gonna get actual things that they fucking need, right? I don't know. I just feel like all this is a waste of money for this woman. Nothing but love said she's got nerve. You don't need this. You want a TV. Go find a used one. There are cheaper air fryers. Some idiot will buy them for her, though. Her audience is going to go broke, and then she's going to be screwed. It's kind of what I always think about those lol cow people when they're like always asking for money and donations. It's like one day they're not going to be able to give you $100 to fart. Like, what are you going to do then? Anyways, she doesn't need any of this. The audacity of the tablet. Tell me why this bothers me the most, though. Like, I would get if you wanted a tablet because you don't have a TV and your kids need to watch something on. Do you know what I mean? But she's asking for a TV and a tablet? Gift card cash back. Oh, I have a wish list. I don't share with ridiculous stuff on it, but it's just for me to play around. Go to Canadian Tire Foodie. Farah, good morning, gorgeous. I will be at your live later. Yes, I will. All right, so we're going to get into some clips. Again, the toe is coming. Some parts of this might be sad and discouraging, but just know that I break it up with funny shit, okay? So it's good for Julia to be with other cats, Foodie Beauty said. A lot of people were talking about this. A lot of people were saying, did they give Julia to Murad? Remember Salah's friend? I guess he had multiple cats. They're wondering if Julia's back on the streets. That's why she's with other cats. Tell me what you guys think.
It's good for Julia to be with other cats because, with her dad, because number one, I didn't have time to prepare her for travel. But two, it's good for Julia to be with other cats because
Tell me why I picture those photos that she took on her community tab or that she posted on her community tab. Tell me why I feel like he just like ah, documented his trip of taking Julia back to the streets. And the way Foodie corrected herself, I mean, with her dada or Salah, I feel like they took her back to the streets. What do you think? What happened to her belongings, furniture, etc., that were in the villa? Nobody knows. Oh, hey, Sherry, exactly. They are wants, not needs. There you go. No more toes. Well, I got news for you. There's toes coming, and somehow they look even worse, and I didn't know that was possible. Ugh. Always try and repost it. Thank you. More of her wish list. How is she gonna fit on this? I'm trying to scroll in. Can you see? No, my big old face is in the. Hold on. Let me move the screen around. Nope, that's not better either. Well, zoom in because you can on YouTube. How is she supposed to fit on this? Can somebody let me know? I don't think one of her legs will even fit on that. So who is this for, really? Who is this for? Julie on the street playing keyboard to raise cash to feed her human. Oh, that's so sad. I hope she's making a lot of money, though. No, they'll lock her up for begging. Julia, stop. You have to get a real job. You cannot beg for donations. You might get locked up or deported. Her feet would cure anyone with a foot fetish. I mean, that's true. One cheek, maybe. I don't even think that. No way, Sherry said. Yeah. So who is that really for? Oh, wait, Michael Furberger posted this. Salon next to his kung fu medals that he bought off of Amazon. I will never get over that photo of him posing in the car with all of his like 4 medals, kung fu medals. He is the kung fu master. Oh my god. Kelly said Foodie Beauty won't even buy this shit for herself, but expects her Beezers to. Foodie Beauty has no shame at all. That's just ridiculous. $195 for something she can't sit on? Your mom's emotional support carrot said Chantal. I'd pay, not you, to see you sit on one of those benches. It would fold up like an accordion under your weight, you mahoosive twat. I love that word. There we go. It's to hold her takeout trash. That makes sense. Tricky Vicky! Hello, good morning. We're just talking shit about Foodie Beauty this morning. Okay, Holly Go Heavy said, when given a quiz on the Quran, 1 point for Pulpy, who's never been Muslim a day in his life, 0 points for Foodie Beauty, a demon wearing a hijab cosplaying Muslim to hide her bald patches and 5 chins. Farah! Here's to not being animal abusers. Thank you so much. Here, I'm going to cheers my Coke Zero to you. I am the epitome of health this morning. I have a Coke Zero and a vape. And before this, I had Fruit Loops and marshmallows, which my AirPod fell into. But cheers. Cheers. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, thank you. Can one of the mods please share Farah's channel? I know she's going live this morning, and her chat's a good time over there. I see a lot of familiar faces when I hang out there. Okay, so here's Pulpy. Just here's Pulpy, okay? Here's Pulpy.
Where does it say in the Quran you can't have any weed?
Where it says the part about taking things that would alter your mind. Right? That's the general conversation. That's the whole reason that alcohol's not permitted, because it affects your mind. That part.
Where does it say in the Quran you can't have any weed?
Okay, I feel like most people would let it slide if she was just taking like a hit or two off of a vape, right? But she smokes so much and takes so much edibles to the point where people are questioning, is that really fucking weed? I smoke, I'm never out of my mind. What else is Foodie Beauty doing? Anyways, she's a horrible Muslim. How much longer do you think she's going to keep this act up? You know she wants to rip that thing off by now. You know it. All right, let's keep going. Oh, Alabama chapstick. She said, new apartment advice for Stony and Smokey? Stony and Smokey? That's actually perfect.
Put all your unmentionables in there, though. I would have sprayed and cleaned and wiped it down. It looks like your crotch curtains were sent to witness protection. Now over here, you might have a really good reason, Monchichi, for hanging these 4 pegs that will definitely rip the paint off the wall when you try and remove them, and are totally even and equally spaced. But if I had to have those, I probably would have put them in the closet or on the back of the closet door. But you could have a very good reason for putting them right there, like I said. What? How can they let you move in with that shit on the wall over there? Yeah, these little budget glory holes for ghosts. I think a real interesting thing to do with this space would be hang 4 more pegs right over those tiny wishing wells for structural integrity. Pull all your unders out of the closet that you have folded there. And just hang your genital jammies right there on those hooks before you put all your unmentionables in there.
Your genital jammies? I I love her. I love Alabama chapstick. Erin, have I thanked you today yet for showing me Alabama chapstick? Have I? Genital jammies? That's how I'm going to refer to them from now on. Like, that's it, that's all. Do we have a name for bras? Can you guys believe this is the litter box she got, Smokey? I feel like this is what you would get if you were trying to litter train your pet hamster? I don't know, maybe your pet guinea pig? A small rabbit? Smokey is definitely not the size of a small rabbit. Jeez. She thinks she can fit in a twin size bed, and she thinks he can fit in this. Anyways, it's supposed to be bigger, right? It's supposed to be big. Is that even a litter box? I can't tell. Oh god, I thought her feet were black. Those are socks. I'm like, wow, her foot is much worse than I thought. It's a sock. It's a sock. Genital Jammies is a great band name. Oh, yes! You guys, we should start a band. We'll be called the Genital Jammies. I can't play any instruments, but I've always wanted to play the guitar, so I mean, maybe this is a good reason to start. Maybe this YouTube thing isn't really what I should be doing. Maybe I should be touring the world as, like, I don't know, the best soloist guitar player in the world. Well, I just really want to have like my 2 minutes of a guitar solo, and then that's all I really want to participate in. But I can't really sing at all. I thought I could, but then I really heard myself outside of the bathroom one day, and it's like, oh boy, no. Um. Anyways, can you guys play an instrument? Maybe I could play the box, the tambourine, a cowbell. I have ideas. Just let me go on my little mental journey, okay? I have a wild imagination. My daughter called a bra a boob sit when she was learning language. Finally, I realized that's where the boob sits. That she is a genius. She is. Blondie, that's his toy box. She bought a throwaway litter box. Looks like something to put makeup in. Definitely not a litter box. That's what I was thinking. I could play bass guitar. You can? Really? Show me your ways. Is mayonnaise an instrument? No, but it could be. It makes like a glooping sound. Maybe we could have glooping in our band. I don't know. Oh god, here's her foot. This is the litter box. That's his toy box. Okay. Thank God. Don't listen to me. Sometimes I could be wrong, okay? Sometimes I could go. I thought that was his fucking litter box. Anyways, here's her toes. It's much better than what I was thinking. God help us all. I don't know why I'm doing that to you. I actually do like you guys. But I had to see this yesterday, so I'm making sure you're as traumatized as I am. Oh wait, she fixed her nail though, did she? It doesn't look as oh no. I think part of it just ripped off and like evened itself out or leveled itself out. Go get a pedicure, Foodie. You don't need a tablet. You don't need a dining set that you can't fit on. If you're just gonna be asking for shit, ask for a gift card to go get a pedicure. And that ain't better. She can barely move. She definitely isn't cleaning that. It's still better than what I thought it was. So the cat would need more space than this. Acadia said, not saying it's any better, just that it's the actual litter box. How long have you been live for? 30 minutes maybe? What happened to the big one? I don't know. It tried to leave her foot and it couldn't. Alice said, doesn't know how not to be a terrible pet owner, neglectful, and abusive. Okay, so FYI to everybody who was like me and just thought this was the litter box, it's not. It's the one in the comment section. It is better than what we thought it was, okay? It's much bigger than that. I still can't get over this fucking foot. Would you show your feet if that's what they looked like? I would wear socks for the rest of my life. I would. I would buy all the shoes instead of sandals. Your mom's emotional support carrot said the cat litter box is in her bedroom and Smokey is spraying everywhere. There's not enough Febreze in the world. Can you imagine the smell in there? Oh my gosh. Astronaut said she tells on herself so bad. She says putting photos of her and her husband is cringy. Remember the AI photo of them kissing and the music video photo montage of Natter? That's cringe, Chantal. He's gone and you're still trying to pay him off. Okay, let's go full screen. Genevieve, please be aware of Bordeaux Mordo. He's another Yo Mama, and I'm scared he might try to smear you and other Girl World reactors. I have no idea who that is, but I will be aware. Is there somewhere I should go look to find out who that person is? Thank you, Genevieve. Tricky, it's a nice sunny blue sky day on my side of the country. And you? Where are you, Tella? When you said blue thing was litter box, I thought you meant the thing she sat on. No, that would be her litter box.
No, I'm not gonna put pictures up of us. I find that cringy. Hi, Michaela. You know what I mean?
Did she forget about that creepy video we watched the other day? That video she made to Salah. From the second I got here, I knew that the world stopped moving because you laid eyes on me. Like that creepy ass video, but putting up photos of her and Salah is cringy.
Yeah.
He made a video defending Chantal. I'm not joking. Don't be surprised if he gets outed for all sorts of degeneracy. Interesting. I'm nosy as fuck. Now I'm gonna go find it. Tricky, it's a nice sunny day when you said blue thing. Okay, let's keep going, you guys. Sorry, I was distracted. Like, who is Bordeaux? Car fun better start? Fondue Spite Bitch said, Stacy, who the fuck do you think you are? You had to borrow money for your son to make a super chat before to comment. The nerve of your plump, bedbound, broke ass to say better? You wanna buy the fat animal abusing cunt a car. You pay, bitch. Car fund better start with. Hold on. Car fund better start with high dollar amounts. Oh my god. Will you be the first teardrop? Start off with 500, okay? The nerve. Ashwini said the level of dependence on the chat, not just to pay her bills, but to entertain her, is insane. The chin spanks is holding her chin fat off her chest at this point. Every time I see her, I can't believe she's a real person. And I've seen her damn near every day for how many years now? I still can't believe she exists. Play, motherfucker. Go. Oh boy.
I have nothing to do in this apartment. It is locked.
What would you do if you were bored? I feel like I can't remember the last time I actually got to be bored, but it would involve being outside probably with music going on in my ears, not just twirling in my trash pile of a living room with la-di-da with nothing to do. This is pathetic. You know, sometimes I get annoyed at the amount of laundry I feel like I consistently have to do, right? You would think that people think I have a laundry fetish or something, and I just love doing all the laundry. Anyways, I was thinking sometimes, like, I wish I didn't have all this laundry to do, but, like, what else would I do? Sit there and play with locks on the doors and twirl in my living room? Like, this is actually very pathetic. She has nothing else to do. Nothing. It's actually giving tweaker vibes to me. I can't even lie. If you know, you know. The whole lock thing, I don't know. Tweaker vibes. I tell my daughter, if you are bored, there's always dishes to do and a toilet to scrub. Get awkward. I'm a tiny little lady and my man is big and tall, so folding laundry bloody sucks. Oh no. Hope your Sunday is going well. Hey, Chunky Builder. For everyone except Foodie, yeah, she fucking sucks. What is this? Wild elephant raids a grocery store in Thailand. You guys, Foodie's in Thailand somehow. Here she is. He was just hungry, okay? Oh, here's her foot again. Ouch. I'm looking at the bruise on the side of her foot. That must hurt. Well, she probably can't even feel it, to be honest. I hope it does hurt, Foodie. I hope you stubbed that one bruised toe today, like 25 different times. I hope the carpet snags on your toe. Um, That's what I wish for you. Would I want that for anybody else? No. But she's going on the fourth cat that she is getting rid of, abandoning because of her selfish needs and wants. She's like a child with no impulse control, thinking they want this, they want that, they want all the animals, but not wanting to take care of them, right? So yes, I hope she stubs that big old toe. I hope so. Oh, my grandpa always says, only boring people get bored. It's true. If you're bored, you're probably boring, right? Because most people can find something to do or entertain themselves. Look at Queen of WTF. Wait, let's hear what Foodie has to say about people first. Queen of WTF said, yep, just another sad, lonely, ugly lady here. Hope you have a great day, cutie. All right, let's see if I can make this bigger. Sometimes they don't like to let me play it, and sometimes it will. Oh, I think Bedell's in a good mood today. Oh, I spoke too soon. It's not awake yet.
Twitter's a cesspool. Yeah. Yep. Desperate, lonely, ugly as fuck women. I love Twitter's a cesspool. Yeah. Yep. Desperate, lonely, ugly as fuck women.
Okay, so we're just gonna go through the comments because I see Lisa Manning, who I think is gorgeous, by the way. Hold on. This woman right here is none of the things Foodie Beauty just said she was. You are gorgeous, Queen of WTF. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's go through the thread. I see comments. There's Lisa Manning. She's so pretty. I love her hair. Oh, this is somebody's horse. A part breed Arab mare. Gorgeous. I feel like I like horses, but I feel like I wouldn't like riding horses. I don't know. They're gorgeous though, oh my gosh. Even the horse is prettier than Foodie Beauty. She clearly, I don't know, Foodie. I don't think you own a mirror. I really don't think you do. It never makes sense to me how you think you are hot as shit and you literally waddle around. Like you waddle, you fart, you're bald, you have 8 chins, your eyelids have fat, your forehead has fat, your toes have fat. but we're all ugly and lonely. Like, you literally had to play with locks on your door because you have nothing else to do. It looks to me like Queen of What the Fuck works out. Looks like she has plenty of time occupied doing healthy things. Look at her hair that she has, Foodie. Perfect eyebrows. Skin's a 10 out of 10. Outfit's cute. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, this is weird. I don't even know. There's nothing I could say that's gonna make this as I don't know. I can't even talk. Just Foodie sexualizing her cat again. She's just weird.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
Let me restart it.
I need a Swiffer. Are you sure he's a boy? I don't see anything. Oh, it's okay. It's just a micro.
Yep. His face says it all.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
Are you sure he's a boy? I don't see anything. Oh, it's okay. It's just a micro.
She needs to be on a list. I'm so sorry.
She does.
Maybe we need to make a list.
I need a Swiffer. Are you sure he's a
The way people used to drag us for saying Foodie Beauty and Salah sexualize their cats, their animals, they're weird and creepy around them. The amount of hate we got, and it's fucking true. She should be on a list. Now, if you're watching this and you're new to Foodie Beauty and you go, there's nothing wrong with this, her and her fake husband kept their cat in heat because Salah liked to give her massages. They're weird. And then Foodie would say the cat was flirting with Salah. Foodie would say Julia could at least put out since she's fed. Weird shit, right? That like you wouldn't even ever think or say about your beloved animal. She's a creep. Popey went hard on her this morning. Good. I'll have to go watch it. Being 40 with no kids must suck, especially when you look back at the memories. All of this self-indulgent bullshit. Yeah, like her life is so empty. If you think about what she could have had a family with Peeps, right? But she decided that she wasn't ready. And I think she did that what, twice? Um, she could have been married. She could have, and marriage isn't everything for some people, but Foodie Beauty so badly wants that. And you could say, oh, she married Salah. That was not a marriage. That was an arrangement. Does she look sad that she left him? She says she's depressed. Well, it's because she's fucking high all the time. She's fucking high all the time. That would have anybody depressed, right? I don't believe she's just doing weed. And even if she is, she's overdoing it. You shouldn't overuse everything. Like, you just shouldn't. She has a very empty life where everything is transactional. Every relationship is transactional. The only time people want to be around her is for money or the gifts she can provide. But even those people leave. She had a true friend at one time, Shannon. People that loved her, Pete's and BB, and she fucks everybody over, and now she's alone in a trashy apartment. And then she had a cat for what, 24 hours? Yikes. She mentions depression. Yeah, here's the thing, like, we all get depressed, right? Most of us battle with shit. Like, I get depressed, I have anxiety, I am on medication for it. But she uses it as an excuse. And then nobody could say anything because she's fucking depressed. Okay, well, how long are you going to be depressed for without doing anything about it? Like, it's not like she's going through just a rough time. Her whole life is a fucking mess. It's been years of bad choices, horrible decision making. She's made such a mess of her life, and then she just stays high all the time. Of course, she's fucking depressed. Of course. So she should probably do something about it. And anyways, what I'm trying to say, I'll speak for me. I get fucking depressed too. I do. There's days where I don't want to get out of bed, but I have to. Like, you have to push through it. You have to still adult. You have to still clean. You still have to show up. But she's one of those people. She'll call everybody every name in the book, dox your child, and then when you stand up to her, she'll be like, "Oh, I'm depressed. It's because I'm depressed." Going through a fourth animal, abandoning a fourth animal, and if she's depressed, she should probably stop getting animals. She probably should. I think she thought this cat was gonna fix whatever void she has going on in her. Then when she realized that he likes food just as much as she does, and then she's probably gonna have to share food. I don't know. It's too much for her. But I know she's not really topic in most chats. We all just start rambling. Yeah, we do. It's like Foodie, a lot of times she thinks she's the main thing, but yeah, we talk about her, but a lot of times we end up on like way different topics. We talk about sobriety, recovery, life, whatever, you know? Um, and I like that. Hold on, I want to see what people are saying about this disgusting clip. Go check out Pulpy, by the way. I heard that you guys told me he goes hard on Foodie Beauty, so if you want to watch that like I do, please go check him out. Bad Seed said she's sick. Fugitive said she's a sicko for real. She needs to give him back. She's been talking shit about him since he got there. Yeah, before he even got there, she was calling him a fat ass. Constantly calling him fat names, saying he has a big fupa and long nose. Shaking my head, it's ridiculous. She can't look at him and say anything nice. This comment about a micro was gross. Sharon said, remember little Bruce? When she said he had a dodgy willy and it wasn't true? That was really weird. Why say that? Holly said her behavior and mental health is similar to patients I have treated that have a history of childhood essay. As a clinician, some things are clear as day, but I don't have her 100% history to say it absolutely. Even if she admitted to it, she's a pathological liar. Mrs. Morris said Pulpy always has the best reactions. His facial expressions kill me. They do. They do. They say everything. He could just make a face and like he doesn't even need to talk. You're like, yep, I feel it too. All right, let's keep going. Nana Spike T said when Chantal takes her final seal position, I hope the buzzards know they played a big part in her demise. It's not the haters funding her bad habits. It's those of you who claim to care about her. That was so well said. Mean Kitten said instead of Chantal medicating with weed, she might want to get to a doctor to start medicating with insulin and metformin. That excessive thirst tells me she's out of her diabetes medication. Not many walk around with a Brita pitcher of water. Okay, did I dream this or did I hear this somewhere that Foodie isn't taking her insulin or metformin? Because I could have sworn, maybe I dreamt it, I don't know, but she's a fucking idiot. I cannot believe she actually took donations for another cat. Yep, after what she has just been through, yes, and she's already gonna give him away and rehome him. It's insane. Holly said the first time we meet Smokey, abuse animal number 6, and it's already sad. Foodie Beauty already calling him weird names, chasing the poor boy around the dumpster of a house and finding out Smokey's been rehomed, and probably will again. Hugging my cat a little tighter today. I know this is hard to watch, you guys, but we need to. It's uncomfortable, but think of what the cat's going through, right? And I guess there's new people covering Foodie Beauty and defending her. People need to see how she is with animals and why we don't like her.
Are you scared of your new home? He's adjusting, guys. Don't go behind that toilet. Don't go behind. Come on. You big fat ass. You big fat boy. Come on. Smokey.
I don't know the proper method to like welcoming a cat. Also, we see the hallway for the first time here, I think. I don't know the proper method for welcoming a cat to a new space, but I'm assuming it's like making it feel as like comfortable and stress-free as possible. Again, not chasing it around like an ogre. But I'm assuming this cat came in a carrier. So maybe you want to like open the carrier to give him a safe space to hide that isn't like right beside your shitter.
Smokey.
I understand cats want to like hide in like cozy, like cave-like places. I do understand that, but you know,
Makes them
when
feel
you're
safe.
Chantal and you've just got trash on the floor everywhere, it's probably a little less safe than like a cat carrier.
Aw. You gonna hide for a while, boy? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, Smokey. Smokey.
God, he's so cute.
Aw, poor guy. He's been rehomed 3 times, by the way. Poor thing.
Now 4.
So yeah, he's
That was the sad update, by the way. I don't know if she's spoken about it previously, but Smokey's been rehomed 3 times, which is heartbreaking. Like that's so sad. Being rehomed 3 times and your third attempt was Chantal Marie. Could you imagine? That's sad.
Are you scared?
Can you imagine being rejected by Chantal Marie? I feel so bad for this cat. I really do. Ugh. Is he not neutered? Is that why people keep rehoming him? If he's spraying everywhere? Maybe somebody can get him neutered, you know? Maybe that would fix a lot of problems. What would be such a great arc is if she goes for a full medical evaluation and turn her life around. Many would root for her. True. Awkward, bless your heart. I have a daughter turning 1 on the 27th, so I have her to keep me going. I'm gonna try again soon. Hmm. R2 said, if this is real, shame on Smokey's former owners. I know. PI said, Foodie Beauty only stops raging when she's high. Because being high is the only thing that makes her world remotely tolerable. The second it wears off, the misery leaks out. She's not hearing from Salah. She has no control, and this Canada is for the best act? Just weed and covered bullshit. She is so pretty. Is that Sasha Banks? No, that's somebody else. What is her name? Isn't she Snoop Dogg's niece or something, or cousin? I don't know. I think she's really pretty. All right, let's keep going. Minkin said, sadly for Smokey, he just moved in with a major food enabler. If she can't control her portions, how will she control his? Food is love in her mind. I heard she was feeding her cat feta cheese. Well, I guess he's not going to be her cat for longer. I heard she was feeding Smokey feta cheese. I'm telling you, I think she just wants a cat that doesn't have food issues. She doesn't want to share food with anybody, and I think she doesn't like him because he's fat. She says everybody else is fat phobic, but she is. She is. All right, here's a clip. Ashley said, Chantal, no one cares about what you went through, as it was you who made the decision to Canada Bees for life and left. You are not the victim here. You are the perpetrator and flaunt your childish behavior proudly. Living with yourself is your karma. Yeah, you know what's crazy? In sobriety, like, I feel like there's times where my mind will race over, like, everything bad I've ever done in my life, and I hate it. And it happens, and there's nothing you could do to make it stop because you just have to feel it, and you have to know that you did those things, and you truly have to, like, feel those feelings, right? So you know this is why you can never drink again. Anyways, it kinda sucks because you don't have anything to fucking numb you when you have all those thoughts. Like, I literally will replay every bad decision from my 20s over and over sometimes. Anyways, but then I also have this to make me feel better. Well, you did a lot of work to change. You got sober. Your mom's proud of you now. You know, your sister trusts you with her sons. Like, you have custody of your daughter. Anyways, I have those moments to truly get me back to a place where I don't feel anxious because my mind's racing. Foodie Beauty has 42 years of horrible fucking decisions that she's made, so many mess ups, and she has not one thing to say, well, at least I tried, at least I got better, or at least I went to rehab, or at least I did this. You know, she doesn't have anything. It sucks to be her. Her mind must be like her own prison and hell.
I know people just act like what I went through. Oh well.
Oh, my laptop's being a butt. I'm sorry, you guys. Hold on.
Suck it up. Who cares? Nobody cares about your feelings. Smokey, Smokey. You know, like shut up. You don't know anything. I
Miss
know
T.
people just act like what I went through. Oh well. Suck it up. Who cares? Nobody cares about your feelings. Smokey, Smokey. You know, like shut up. You don't know anything.
I hate her. Have I said this today? Wanda said, I foster, do TNR, and help rescue cats, and this situation is heartbreaking. Wanda, I love you. She makes me feel literally sick and it makes my face scrunch up and that right? That would truly be the perfect karma for Foodie to become irrelevant. True, Miss T. Oh my god, girl, exactly. Thank you, Miss T. Thank you. It's good to see you, by the way. We're doing early morning beeses. until this construction is done over here. But I think I might be able to snipe tomorrow, actually. All right, Red Zesty said, shocker, Foodie Beauty animal abuser is returning the new cat after just 2 days. It looks like Foodie Beauty is abandoning her 4th cat in less than 3 years. You failed Smokey too, fat fuck. Now he's been in 4 different homes and is waiting for his 5th new family, that poor baby. Oh, Smokey, I hope you find the perfect home for you. Foodie is not it. You deserve better. I hope somebody gets you neutered and puts you on a diet. That's not me fat shaming you. You deserve a long, healthy life. All right, play.
I don't know. I guess you guys are not understanding where I'm coming from. Like, I don't want to do some. This is only day 2. I don't want to do something permanent and get him established in my home and with me and, start bonding if I don't think that that's the best thing. I don't think that I can do it. Do you want me to be, I don't know. Like, do you want me to just do it anyway? Like, I don't.
We want you to actually listen to people. Everything we said would happen did. But we were called haters and told we didn't know anything because you know how to take care of cats. You can't handle a fruit fly, let alone a cat. Play.
No, my fans, no, it wasn't that. Most people didn't want me to have a cat because they think I'm an animal abuser, which is not true. Cats are very adaptable. Don't feel bad if you can't keep him. Your whole
Don't feel bad if you can't keep him. I hate her.
life was just uprooted because of evil people. You do what you feel you need to do. Thank you, Wanda. You nailed how I feel,
Your life was uprooted because of your decisions. Everybody told you not to take the cat off the beach. And then you took the kitten who was nursing. You took the kitten who was still nursing. And then you begged for donations to be able to pay for vet care. But then you didn't even take that cat to the vet. You took him to a vet pharmacy. Anyways, you are a horrible person. You made terrible decisions. And unfortunately, every decision we make in life has consequences. It just does. It does. You got kicked out of Kuwait because of you. I can't stand her. Oh, I see Lucy. She puts me in a good mood. Do you guys like I Love Lucy? The show. I think it's one of the best things in the world. I think it was really good TV. Lucille Ball was so fucking, I don't know, she was a genius. Like, so naturally funny. She was so naturally funny. I thought she was so beautiful, too. Anyways, Bad Seed said, Foodie Beauty realized she can't take care of Smokey and has decided not to keep him. My opinion? Good. At least she recognized the reality of her situation. That is actually a good thing. Yeah, but until what, next week when she decides she needs a pet again? Girl Scout said this cunt needs to be banned from pet ownership. She needs to be on a list, I'm telling you. I said Foodie Beauty is now rehoming Smokey and playing the victim because people are upset. But here's the truth. Everyone told her from the start it was selfish. She raged and ignored it. So this is her 4th rehomed cat. That is not bad luck. That's a pattern. 3, there is 0 accountability. Pets aren't for convenience. You get a pet to give them a better life, not to fill a void until it's no longer fun for you. Very well said. I'm gonna look in these comments. She'll just get a kitten, I bet. I literally can't handle how horrific this woman is. Maybe she was lying and she's just cat sitting. I mean, anything's possible, but I think this is real. Oh, here's her victim card. This is actually perfect. Deb said she got the reaction she wanted when getting Smokey, but then as soon as reality kicked in, her plan failed. She used this cat again to get money from her stupid Beezers. How do they not see her for what she is? It's bonkers. In less than a month, she has abandoned 2 cats. Fat Cow said she's getting rid of him because he nags. She'll get another one, then go back on the apartment is too small BS. Emma said the reason Sicko got the cat was to feel the joy she gets from causing outrage and bleed her beezers to broke. Unlikely because she knows she's on animal service radar and doesn't want to deal with the random visit. More likely the outrage calmed down. Little more work, little less joy. Lisa said, I hope that broken toe makes her lose that leg. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, same. And I don't feel bad about saying that. Marcia said, poor cat. I can't stand watching her abuse animals. Alexa said, fun fact, it's actually her 5th rehomed cat. Way back at the beginning of her channel, she adopted a kitten, then realized she couldn't keep up with the kitten energy and returned it to whoever she had adopted it from. Oh my gosh. This is a pattern. Salt and Sauce said, oh yeah, damn. Coffee said, yeah, that was when she was with BB. She got the kitten and then took it back, and the next day she tried to get it again, and they refused to give it back to her, and she's a piece of shit. I didn't know that. Hey, Mrs. C. Tells that I was in there the night she took Bruce. I told her not to. So many people did. Get Awkward said, I think she has a girl crush on me. I used to have a different name. Really? Like a puppet? My phone keyboard is stuck and I'm trying to be speech to text, talk quietly with an accident. It's okay. It's okay. Happy that wouldn't surprise me. Abby, hey! She was using this cat for donations. Once people sent cat items instead of money, she kicked him out. Poor guy. God, I hope somebody just gets him neutered and gets him on a special diet. I mean, he's gorgeous. He deserves a good home. He does. Okay, sorry, I have to mute and cough. Okay, let's keep going, you guys. I know I have more to show you. Let's see. Oh, so you know that Life with Ron dude? He sent Foodie a $10 super chat. I was actually shocked because Foodie could do no wrong in this person's eyes, but he said, Jesus, cats are not some shirt you can leave on the floor and ignore or just return because it does not fit. I totally see what they say now with you and the animals, poor cat. I'm telling you, it's wild that he stood up to Foodie Beauty. It is. I didn't think I'd ever see this, but Buttered Crumpet said, oh wait, hold on. Fondue Spite Bitch said, Teardrop, you are an ass-thumping clown. You normalize Cutie's bullshit because you are the exact same shit human. As long as Ron paid, you were kind. Typical narc discard behavior. Fuck you and Cutie. Now get out of bed and come do something about it. Fuck you and her. Well, I'm happy he said something to her. Teardrop said, damn, there's some two-faced people in here. Once a beezer, now an asshole. And then she says, Ron, wow. Ron the jerk. Damn, so many perfect people in here tonight. Wow. She keeps going. I'm still shocked what Ron said. And then she says, Chantal, I once got a puppy years ago and I took it home for 2 days and felt selfish because I really couldn't take care of her. I took her back with no regrets. Oh my God. None of these people should ever own animals. Ay, ay, ay. Buttered said Teardrop is a trauma-dumping, attention-seeking, sad woman. Telling that her husband eats from the trash and a kicked floor hot dog. Pregnant daughter fallen in the shower and her only friend is Chantal. Her opinion, her words, her. Means absolutely nothing. Yeah, she's weird. Regina said Teardrop types like a drunk talks. They all do. That Tracy one too. I'm telling you, I think they're all drunk before noon every single day. Her beezers are as in fashionable. Hey, what does that mean? Hoi, ho, got. I don't know. If you see typos, just ignore it. Okay, I can't help it. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, she said her. Oh, and the message disappeared. This is gonna piss everybody off. Milker said, which is Milky. When getting a new cat who is extremely overweight, I also like to bend them backwards over my shoulder. I'm sure that's very calming and soothing for them. I hate her. His poor back. Oh my gosh. People wonder why we call her an animal abuser. Jesus. I hate her. I hate her. I fucking hate this woman. Stub all of your toes and break them all today. You think one of her family members would just tell her to fucking stop it already? Right? She's ruining her whole family name. I saw that when she did that, it pissed me off. Yep. At least that person realized they couldn't take care of the puppy and did the right thing. Nothing more. Yeah, nothing more than a content. I think it's just like a pattern with her beezers in general. Like one of her beezers, their dog ate their kittens. Like just none of them should have animals at all. Her beezers are the type of women who write serial killers in prison and get an obsession with them and fall in love with them. Do you want to know something? You're not wrong. One of her beezers is like obsessed with Charles Manson. I almost said Marilyn Manson. Charles Manson. And she has like this X tattoo on her forehead, and she says that Charles Manson was framed. She was talking about wanting to go to his wedding, when he had gotten married. So you are not very far off with that. Trigger warning coming up, you guys, but this needs to be talked about. So do you guys know Foodie Beauty's Beezer, Nicole? Okay, so at one point she had her entire YouTube channel, Nicole Garrett, which was her name, is her name. But she would complain everybody doxed her because we called her Nicole Garrett, even though that was her YouTube name. So anyways, now she changed her name to like the Stepford wife. People had looked into her because she started making videos, like talking all this shit, saying everybody's wrong about Foodie Beauty, la 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 la. You know how it goes with Foodie and her beezers. So then people look into her and they found a video on her Instagram of where she put a rubber band around her cat's neck and was laughing while it was struggling, right? And trying to get it off. Anyways, um, people were calling her out about it. People were calling her out like that is animal abuse. It is. And then she ran to Yo Mama, who then started going off saying basically we were going to make this woman end up doing something to herself because of our hate mob, yada, yada, yada. If you're new to Yo Mama, he killed his neighbor's cat. So, of course, the cat killer is going to stick up for the animal abuser. Anyways, Nicole keeps saying, "Oh, the cat did it to itself." The cat could not get a rubber band around its neck perfectly. Like it just no, you did it. The proof is out there. Anyway, something happened during Foodie's live. I don't know what happened. I missed it. But Mean Kitten said we have a beezer in distress. Teardrop said, "Chantal, do you have Nicole on IG? She left the chat in tears." I want to show you what she had on her IG. I want to show you what she did to her cat. It's not a video. It's not a video. I just want to show you who this woman is. I don't fucking care if she left Foodie Beauty's chat in tears. I don't fucking care if her feelings are hurt that people are calling her an animal abuser. You did this to your own cat. By the way, I do know they reported Nicole to the animal shelter, or not the Humane Society, I'm sorry, to the Humane Society in her city with the video included. So just FYI. Your mom's emotional support carrot said, "Nicole, I called you out on this yonks ago, and I'm not going to let Girl World forget. You put an elastic hairband around your cat's neck. You are exactly like your mentor, Chantal. Fuck both of you. Nicole Garrett, animal abuser." I want to look at these replies. What is wrong with people? And we can't ignore this, you guys. We can't. I don't know if this cat is still with Nicole. I know she was reported, and I hope the cat was taken from her. I hope. But I can't ignore this because what if the cat's still in her care? It was a 2-minute long video. A 2-minute long video. Fugitive said she's trying to say he did it to himself. There is a video that was found that was apparently posted on her IG of him struggling and her laughing. She's a fucking animal abuser just like Chantal. They replied, I screen grabbed said video and tagged her to call her out when we found it on her IG. She removed the video quickly, but some of us have it. She was indeed taunting and laughing at the cat. I know, poor kitty. Your mama would defend this abuse? Of course, of course. Manuel said, Chantal really likes to surround herself with equally vile animal abusing fucktards. All of them should be thrown in a wood chipper, they said. Okay. Um, just these people are all the same. I hope Nicole is still crying today. I think you're an animal abuser. I think you're just as bad as Chantal. And it makes sense that your mama is sticking up for you, okay? It makes sense. Do the right thing and please give your cat to a good home. Please. Please, Nicole. Nicole, who said you're allegedly dying, so we're not allowed to talk about you. I'm not trying to be rude, but if you're dying, how are you online constantly? How? How is it even possible? If I was dying, I don't know. I'd go bull riding, Monty or Rocky Mountain climbing, whatever, however the song goes. Anyways, I wouldn't be going around defending Chantal. I most certainly wouldn't be hanging out in Yo Mama's chat. That's who you want to see before you go? Yo Mama's face? I don't believe that you're dying. I think you're just like Chantal, where something is found out about you and you're like, oh, I just got my toe amputated last week. You can't say a word about me. Anyways, not your mother said, hey, Chins. I'm sorry, I have to move on to the next topic, or I'm just going to keep going about Nicole. Not your mother said, hey, Chin, Smokey seemed like a nice boy. He was sitting and laying down beside you on the bed, getting pets and head rubs, talking, sleeping on the rug, very mobile, able to jump up on the bed. It's you. You are the problem. It's you. It's definitely Foodie. This person said, I hope the toe rots and falls off. Same. Deb said, and this is why you earn the hashtag of Foodie Beauty Animal Abuser. You're a pathetic excuse of a human being, Chantal, who deserved what happened to you. I hope Salah enjoys his freedom. Do you think he's already woof woofing it up to somebody else? I think so. Tat Von B said, I had a feeling she was going to get Julia. She's been doing all these lives, grifting to get the money for Julia. Plus, I think she's still paying him for Salah's life. Could I be wrong, though? No, I've seen several people say, like, what if eventually she's trying to get Julia there? That's why she got her vaccinated and the health certificate for travel. I think if Salah put her back on the streets, how is Foodie Beauty going to be able to go get her back to her? Unless Julia's with Murad for a while. I hope Julia doesn't end up back with Foodie Beauty, though. I hope not. I thought this was interesting. Lori said, keep informing adoption agencies, girls. Word is spreading. Okay, what is this? Oh my God, I absolutely know about her, and our shelter would never let her adopt. From what I saw, she unfortunately already has a new cat named Smokey with her in Ontario. We have adoption fees since we're a nonprofit, so Chantal wouldn't want to work with us anyway. She's something else. Sad for her cats that passed and present. I like this person. Would you be embarrassed if all the animal rescues knew about you? Like you had a reputation and you could no longer adopt through them? Like I would be mortified. Say what you want about me, but I take pride in being a good pet owner because I feel like, I don't know, these animals save me as much as like I help them, right? Like Chachi got me through my first year of sobriety. She did. Um, I don't know how else to say it other than that. Like when the world was mad at me and I was going to all these classes and people were like, how could you fuck up your life so much? I don't trust you. You're just going to relapse again. Like it was just like the first year I had Chachi to come home to, right? And like she was happy to see me no matter what. She just, and she loved me even when I felt like the world was against me. So like, I don't know. I'm saying this to say I Foodie's a horrible animal owner. I take pride in being a good pet owner. I've made some bad decisions in my life, but one thing since I was a little girl, I promised to always help animals, and I do. I stick by that. I would be so mortified. I would probably have to be like put into a 5150 if I had a bad reputation as an animal owner. Like I would. That would like seriously hurt me. But Foodie doesn't fucking care. Anyways, here are all her stomachs for you to look at. Oh, and the chins too. Mean Kitten said, so Foodie Beauty won't date fat men or accept fat cats. The irony. When I'm telling you she's the one who's fat phobic, she is. I think she has one of those funhouse mirrors, and I think it distorts her and makes her look like a skinny legend. And I don't think she really realizes what she looks like. But anyway, she is the most fat phobic person there is. Truly, the only reason most of us comment on her weight is because she calls everybody else fat, right? She calls everybody else fat. She says all the reaction channels are fatter than her. And then we would point out her weight when she was trying to convince us she was losing. And people would be like, there's no fucking way. But I think at this point, nobody cares if anybody calls her fat. She's such a horrible person. But just know, she's really the only one that's judging all the fat people, okay? She doesn't want an obese cat. Have you seen her partners? None of them are the same size as her. I mean, Pete's was getting there for a minute, but even he's not, okay? Fugitive said, yep, as if this cat were more of a normal weight or a kitten, she wouldn't be wanting to give it back. She can hardly look at him without making comments about his size, his long nose, his fat fupa, or calling him a fat name. She can't bond with him because he's fat. Yeah, it was very telling. What was it? The day before she got the cat, we were watching her live. She kept calling him a fat ass. And we were saying it seemed like she hated the cat before she even got him. I've never fat shamed my dog. Never. Never. She is perfect. But anyway, she seems like she hates Smokey. And Katie said Chantal is fat phobic. Just look at the men she always goes for. Her views of herself are distorted, and she sees herself smaller than she truly is. Yeah, I believe that. It's the only thing that makes sense. Plus, I don't think she has a mirror big enough to look at herself in. Katie said Chantal is fat phobic. Oh, I retweeted that again. Just look at the men she always goes for. Her views of herself are distorted. She sees herself smaller than she truly is. And Tat Bobby said she's only been back from Kuwait for 3 weeks. You'd think the world has ended. If she were still truly in a relationship with Salah, she wouldn't be this angry, bitter, or spiraling online daily. Anyone who's been separated from their spouse, pets, or family would naturally miss them, but they'd also hold on to hope knowing they'd be reunited. That's not what we're seeing. In my opinion, she knows deep down the relationship is over. She was used financially, and she knows it. Her sadness isn't about Salah or even Julia. It's about realizing she was a means to an end, and now she has to start over again publicly. She's not grieving love. She's grieving the loss of her narrative, her ego, and the fact that the so-called haters were right again. The marriage was performative. The breakdown is real. And in this photo, it says, where's your husband? Pretty privilege, poor and alone, laughing stock, animal abuser. I gave my cats away for you. And prettier than 90%. I've never seen a divided stomach like that, not even on my 600-pound life. It looks painful. I don't know, it looks raw. That has to stink. I'm sorry, I need to go away from this picture. I don't feel like throwing up at 6:30 in the morning. Okay, so in the Quran, it says the Quran does not mention marijuana specifically. It neither names the plant nor addresses its use directly. However, Islamic rulings on marijuana come from a broader principle in the Quran and Hadith, sayings and actions of the Prophet Muhammad, especially those concerning intoxicants. Intoxicants. The Quran clearly prohibits intoxicants, primarily referring to alcohol, but many scholars apply the same logic to anything that intoxicates the mind. So that would be marijuana the way she uses it, right? She gets out of her fucking mind, like on a whole other planet. Callie Ray says, how does Foodie Beauty get proof when she hears rumors Salah's cheating? You're in a different country. I think she thinks because she has his location, that means he's not cheating. How sad to grieve a total lie. I've never seen it divided. She thinks she's higher value. True. I believe the fat has nowhere else to go, so it's breeding other bellies. We're on layer 3 so far. How many do you think she has really by now? Like 4 of them that look like that? Oh, Queen Jellybean said, "You guys just need to understand. Foodie Beauty is not the same person she was. Before, when she lived in Canada, she just laid around eating and getting high all day. And now, since she came back from Kuwait, she just lays around eating and getting high all day." Yeah, I'm so sick of hearing that she's not the same person when she clearly is, if not worse, right? Knock Knock It's Karma said, "Also, does anybody remember 2017, 2018 BB days? She got a kitten in addition to Sam and BBJ. And the next day she changed her mind and took the cat back to the guy she got it from. And the next day she changed her mind again, went back to get the kitten again, and they refused her. That's wild to me." Salt and Sauce said, "It's scary to think we usually see her as an anomaly, but there's a whole world of other Chantals out there getting and giving validation for poor choices and awful behaviors, and we may have to deal with them IRL in the wild." Ugh. And they retweeted Kristen, who said, "The Beezers are all sharing their stories of failed pet ownership in an effort to absolve Chantal of responsibility. Is really just proving how many people are just as bad as she is." It's true. Poop Olympic said, "Every reason Chantal is giving for not being able to give this cat, it's too soon, she just left Julia, are the same reasons people literally warned her about before she got the cat. And she told them to fuck off. LMAO, like maybe just listen next time? I really hope there's not a next time. I really hope not. Be careful she doesn't try to starve Smokey to death or get him euthanized." Well, I think she's just getting rid of him. Poor guy. Mrs. Floopabooty said, "So when she says depressed, she is actually pouting all over narc injury, a fake marriage falling apart, broke, and has no one to fetch her food and take care of her pet for her, facing consequences of her own actions." Yeah, you think by now she would realize that, like, again, I feel like I don't know, through sobriety, you look back and you realize things. Like every decision, every choice that I made had good or bad consequences, right? They just did. Most of the decisions I was making had bad consequences. But I don't know. Now I even tell my daughter, like, I'm like, one bad choice can ruin your whole entire life. So just always think about everything before you make a decision. One bad choice can ruin your whole life, alter somebody else's life. So always think hard, right? But Foodie Beauty is still fucking impulsive. Do you guys know how badly I want to own bearded dragons again? I loved having them. I also love jumping spiders. I think they're adorable. I want a whole family of them in tiny little terrariums. Anyways, but I know at this stage of my life, like I'm busy. Like I don't know, it feels like the more my daughter, like the older she gets, the busier I'm getting. I don't know if that makes sense. And the more money she costs too. But like I know I can't have a whole bunch of different things right now. Because to have a pet for one thing, they require food. So multiple pets would require multiple foods. And I don't know, I just realized that it's not a good idea, right? But then there's Foodie Beauty, who would probably get a hedgehog and think she knows how to take care of it. Or a Komodo dragon. I could totally see her doing that. Anyways, Alabama Chapstick has a clip for us on Foodie Beauty's tuna toes. I know, we've seen a whole lot of her toes. Tell me why I thought that was anime at first. Like, what the heck? Why can't I get it to restart? There we go.
Show the toes.
Girl, the looks of your foot. Have you been opening tuna cans for Neil Breen?
Oh my god.
I don't need much to live on anymore. I just eat tuna out of the can and live in the car.
I was only showing it once, ladybugs. You have to rewind. Thank you. Crooked toe.
I realize, Monchichi, that you are stoned to the bejesus, but That toe reaper is a calling earlier than you think. That does not look good. Please, someone send help.
Oh, show the toes.
Okay, I think she opened somebody's beer for them with their toes. Salah, maybe his friends. I know they say they can't drink in Kuwait, but remember, Salah's friend, could get the Coke, the whiskey, the weed, the laptops, the phones, the tablets, so they could get alcohol. I think she would open his beverages with her toes. Maybe that was his kink. I don't know. I'm very sad that we have to end on her toes, though. All right, you guys, I love you so much. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me. If I see an update on Foodie Beauty, Miss T, welcome to the Breezy Bunch. I'm so sorry I missed it. Feel free to use our totally emoji and reach out to me, and I'll get you the link to our members only Discord. Welcome. I'm so sorry that I missed that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, if I see any updates on Smokey today, where I could just say, hey, she still has him, or hey, she rehomed him, I'll post it to my community tab, and I'll be back in the morning. So we'll do an early morning stream, and I can also snipe her tomorrow morning if she goes live again. But thank you to my amazing mods and Breezy Bunch members. Thank you for hanging out with me early. I know it was so early for a lot of you guys, but I don't know, mornings are just perfect right now. So have a great day, great evening, wherever you are. Whatever you believe in, put good energy out there, prayers out there for Smokey. He deserves a forever home. He does. He doesn't deserve to just be passed around because he's too loving and he sprays. Um, for one thing, an animal loving you, like who would complain about that? The spraying, there's solutions for it. But let's pray that he finds his forever home and that he's loved. And let's pray that Foodie Beauty is put on a list somewhere and she can't get any more animals. And also, I will do this so you guys don't have this on your conscience. I'm going to do some sort of like, I don't know, something to where she stubs every single toe today at least 25 times. So I love you guys. Have a great day, great evening, wherever you are. And I will see you so soon. Bye, everybody.